All right, we're back to finally doing a walking video again. Got the camera on the cat. He's finally coming towards me. Took him a bit. I hear something up in the sky, but I can't find it. This just so happens that this is EAA Air Show week. Oh, there he is. Not sure if you can see him or not going through the cloud there. I can't get a good zoom in on him. I can not see at all what you're seeing, so that was just a guess to see if I could zip in on it, but I was hoping we'd get lucky this week. I'm gonna try and do a video every day. Today is already Tuesday, so I missed yesterday, and I heard some good ones come overhead on Sunday that sounded like military planes and stuff. But with the EAA Air Show in Oshkosh, and then the week after that's over, Fond du Lac does theirs. We usually get a lot of cool planes that come overhead. Get some old military ones, some newer ones, some finagled little one-manners and stuff like that. We got a character out in our neighborhood that's had his for years. Run, fat ass, run! Get under that shade. Run up and get under the chair and relax. Yeah, it's about time you make it up here. Yeah, I'll pet you. Gotta give him his pettings. But yeah, thought I'd do some videos this week and hopefully catch some cool stuff. There's no critters out in the field behind me that I seen when I walked up here. This is the first day I could make it up this far. I wasn't sure if I would. Go watch the cat go off. He's gonna go off to his nice cool trees. Oh, did I scare you? You big wuss. Yeah, you're gonna go get comfy in the shade. Let me sit out here sweating my butt off. All alone. Sorry about that silence area there. I just dealing with some pains. The limbs are super bruised up feeling today, beaten and bruised. But like I was saying, this is the first day I made it up the hill all the way. And it's really not a hill. It's a hill to me. But it was the first day I made it up it, and I want to say good week and a half. I've done some walking around the yard, but not much luck making it all the way up here. Between the all over body pains and then the funky foot. That's it. He's under his cart now. Yeah, you got your own shaded area. You're happy to have your little trailer back that they took away for a few days. But yeah, with all those pains and stuff, it just haven't been able to make it up here, and I'm hoping for good things come Monday. This coming Monday I have my foot injections, so I'm looking forward to that. Get that done. Have those nice big old needles shoved into the bottoms of my feet. And then I'm going to see about, he's gone, he's behind the pile now. I'm going to see about doing maybe getting an extra injection on top of the funky foot. Because that one's, the funkiness part of it causes more pain on the top of that foot and ankle area, and the MS part of it gives it the pains on the bottom. Then of course I got plantar fasciitis and my feet that acts up, but that hasn't, it's been good. I want to say a good year and a half, 2 years since, good year and a half at least, since I've had plantar fasciitis issues. And that's probably because I do the wall stretches pretty much regularly, where I put my foot against the wall, heel on the floor, and just bend it. Do the standing on the lifting up on the toes, just standing on your toes thing, and just stretching that tendon out. And I always have my tennis ball next to my main chair so I can roll that around underneath my feet, because it helps with the MS foot pain too. So, but yeah, I think it's been a good year and a half since I dealt with that shit. So that's cool. Yeah, I always forget what pains you've dealt with when you have pains all the time. Let's see. Talk a little more about pain. Let's look at pain. I want to look at my gait level over the past 15 years. Because I always loved walking. I would go hiking trails, take the dogs out, take my friends' dogs with, whatever. I liked hiking. So it's not like I just sat on my ass, just deteriorating. I like going hiking and walking, and it's the best exercise for you. When I was out west, I lost a ton of weight just because I walked everywhere. Anytime I had a vehicle or used a vehicle, I was always hauling people and stuff around, and it just got annoying. So my vehicle became my house, so I couldn't haul people around because I lived in my van for a while. Lived in a van down by the river, which I actually did. I lived by a bunch of rivers and creeks and ponds. Try and get the freshwater ponds, the clearer ponds if you can, or creeks, I mean. Streams, those little oddball streams that roll off the side of a lake or something, or coming from a glacier down from the mountains. You can find those all over out west, and yeah, I took baths. Those were my shower areas. Shower underneath a waterfall, take a bath in a creek or a river. But yeah, I always enjoyed hiking, walking, all that stuff. And it's the best exercise you can get. It's not going to overstress your body. You do it till your body tells you I'm done. And if you do it every day, it's great. Except for, really sadly, last night, a friend of ours who's had lots of surgeries recently, she's 84 years old, wonderful lady, just a sweetheart, and she goes out with her walker, and that's her exercise, her walking. And some jackass backing out of his driveway, or her driveway, I guess, yesterday. I don't know all the details yet, but yeah, ran her over. And she's got lots of broken things, and the bleeding's not stopping, and it's not a good situation. So this really sucks. This is the third person now. Well, not person. It's second person, I think, and 2 or 3 dogs got hit by people. The other ones were, I think, purpose things because they never found the people. But yeah, critters climbing on me. But yeah, that was a sad thing. But walking otherwise is usually good for you. Great basic part of life thing you can do for exercise. It's like I loved walking, hiking. I loved all my jobs were very physical, because why work out after you get home from work when you can get a job where you're working out and getting paid for it? It's like Mayflower moving. I love that. It's like, just go move 3 to 5 bedroom house in a day, and also maybe throw in a little elderly person getting moved into a smaller unit or something like that. Throw that in for an extra job in the day. Maybe do a cash job at night working for some semi that came in from out of town. Or it's just awesome. It's just a great way to work out and get paid for it. Construction, also a great way to do it, but not as physical. And I've noticed, and we stopped at a lot of bars. That's the downfall. That's how you don't lose weight, is the bar stoppage. You gotta watch those things. If you go out drinking every night after work, that's not gonna do good for the old gut. But yeah, I'm just gonna go do a little rundown once. I want to kind of see if I can figure this out. About 15 years ago, I was still out hiking, doing 3 to 5 mile trails, taking the dogs out, going to the lakes, going to the ponds. Full body pains back then. The body pains have been around for body pains and fatigue part of it. Probably 30 years. At least I can go back, but we're not going to deal with that right now. We're just going to focus on the gait. Gait is your walking ability, your getting around ability. See if give you some other scenery every now and then so I can check my clock, make sure it didn't shut off. So 15 years ago, doing a lot of running around, hiking and stuff like that. No running. I was using canes back then, so that's not too new. I'd say canes and walking sticks and stuff like that, probably at least 25, 30 years of that, if not longer, when doing any long range walking. Vertigo issues, tippy issues, and stuff like that I had back then, so those increased over the years. But yeah, I've had those for a really long time too. But then we come back, let's say 14 starting to slow a little, 13 getting a little less walking, 12 a little down to maybe doing hiking trails, taking the dogs out, and stuff like that. Closer to 10 years out, we lived on a farm on 80 acres of land. And that was back with the 15 years out too and stuff, because we lived out there for, so that would have we would have been living there this whole time. And we had 80 acres of a hill in the backyard. I'm talking a hill, not like my hill, more like this hill. But I'd take the dog and our cat, once we got the cat, and we'd walk up all the way around that hill and back down. So all the way around the 80 acre lot and stuff. And it just kept getting shorter and shorter every year. Got to the point where I'd go up the hill and come back down the same side, not make it around anymore. By probably 8 years ago, 7 years ago, down to just doing the lower parts of the hill, getting around the backyard. 6 years ago, same, right around that lower part. 5 years ago, getting down to just our yard. For the 5th and 4 years ago. Then moving here in year 3, and basically getting up this hill with less problems than now. And then year 2, maybe lucky to get to tree lines, and to today we're struggling with it all and having to use a walker, whereas those times I was using a cane. So now into the walker. I should have been on the walker 3 years ago. Hell, I wish I had the walker wouldn't have worked good with the old farmhouse. That I had too much rough land. You're walking over plowed stuff and rocks and all that back in the days. If you went up on the higher parts of the hill, then your dog would wander into the woods and you have to go play in the woods with the dog. But yeah, it was a rapid decline over this last, probably, I'd say the last 10 years was a severe decline at a faster rate with my gait issues and the tipiness and vertigo that has increased. I'm to the point now I can be, when we go to like the Milwaukee lakefront, there's a nice big cliff overlooking the lake. I can get about 10 feet from that cliff and I feel like I'm falling. I'm going right over it, which sucks. I can play video games and I can be doing aerial stuff or cliff stuff or edge working stuff. All messes with me. I want to get a VR unit just to see how it affects all these things. No luck with that yet. I was broke. I need subscribers and thumbs up. Come on, help me out. I'll review the products once I get them and do live videos. You can watch my dumbass walking around in VR world while I'm stumbling in the real world with the helmet on. But I guarantee you there's going to be hilarity if I get a VR unit and you get to watch the live videos. But let's see, what else can we talk about? We got a little more time yet. I just wanted to focus on the gait as far as the pain issues today. There's so much more we're going to get into. I know there's lots of things we got to get into. There's a lot of issues with MS, a lot of things that affect us, but I just want to go one thing at a time here and there, just trying to reflect on my past so I can see how it affected me. I know a good one, pseudobulbar effect. Pseudobulbar effect is the effect where perhaps when you should be crying, you're laughing. When you should be laughing, you're crying. You go into hard, full-on, unstoppable laughing or crying fits. I've had that throughout. I can date that back. My first episode of that I can date back to probably grade school. No problem. I remember having those episodes here and there, but they were like once every 6 months or something like that. Now they can happen like that. They can happen while I'm watching a movie. They can happen I'm just out and about. We had a event I think it was last year or the year before, on Mother's Day. I just wanted everybody to focus on mine, and for some stupid reason they had to combine our birthdays into it, and it just set me off there for some reason. Should have been happy and I got all sad. It's just a very weird disorder that lots of people can have it, and you could have no other issues and have pseudobulbar effect. Lots of us experience that at least a couple times in our lifetime, but yeah, with people with MS, it can become more regular thing, and I've noticed it big time in the last probably 5 years. It's gotten way more. I catch myself tearing up a lot during movies and stuff when it's like they're not sad scenes or anything. I don't know. It's just weird how your body just sets off. Your nerves cause those to happen, and then when it's happening, you try and stop it and you can't. It's like those laughing fits are the worst because they're fun. But you cannot stop them, and people are like, what are you laughing about? Quit it. You just can't. You just go on and on and on. Oh. Ooh, this might be a good one. Still going, right? It's definitely probably a dark military plane. I have no idea if you're seeing it. I'm taking you right into the sun, so that's not good. I'll see if I can catch it on this backside when it gets over out of the sunlight. Try and zoom in if I can, but so it's usually not this quiet. Usually all day long I'll have planes going by. Yeah, little shit went behind the clouds. That was uncool of him or her. But yeah, it's usually this time of day you get lucky because there are a lot of people that aren't part of the show that day or usually are out flying around, getting some airtime in, enjoying the scenery. And we get people from other countries and stuff that fly in, but I don't know with the whole COVID and everything if you're gonna get that at all. I don't think he's gonna come out of the cloud. I think he's hiding out for good. Said screw it. Someone's trying to take a picture of me. Got all quiet too. I don't even hear him anymore. All of a sudden he comes plummeting to the ground. It's that's not funny, but it seems like every year we have something happen with the air show. A couple events, but this backyard here, one year, right here, actually right here in our backyard part here, we actually had a balloon land. Something happened. They were running out of gas or with their balloon. I have no. That is just tripping me out. Where the hell did he disappear to? Or she? Yeah, I don't know. They're gone. I don't even hear them anymore. But yeah, it was pretty cool. The balloon landed back here, and it dropped. Us kids were out playing in the neighborhood. We all ran up. It dropped out here, and I can't remember. They did. I could have swore they filled up and floated off. But they had to have someone get them something, and then so yeah, they landed in our yard. They did some repairs or whatever, and while they're here, it's courtesy, I guess, to open a bottle of champagne, and they had champagne and crackers and stuff with them. We sat up here with the folks and shot the shit with them while they did their stuff and got themselves going, and they went on. It was cool. But yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Anything can happen, kids, folks. It's like, just gotta keep those eyes open. Gotta pay attention to the world. See what's out there. I think I'm gonna end it. It's not bad today. We had 70s yesterday, and today it's 80s, but got a little breeze going, so Get some meditation done in the shade, go back to the tree line, see if the cat comes down with me. I was gonna mow the lawn, but yeah, it doesn't look like it other than the weeds. Yeah, I don't think it needs it. What's your opinion? Think I should mow it? Yeah, I'll wait. It can wait till Thursday at least. Let's see what happens. But give us a thumbs up, rate, review, subscribe, leave a comment. Questions and comments, I'll try and answer what I can. So far someone wanted to send me anthrax. Anthrax musical supplies, hopefully. And someone said they're sorry for damage that happened to something that they sent me, but it wasn't their fault. It was the post office's fault. The packages are the things that get abused. I know I pack and ship stuff regularly. I got stuff finally up on eBay this week, so let's see if I can sell a couple things, which I doubt. But we'll see what happens. Be good to yourself, be good to everybody else. Kick the shit out of the monster. Don't let that little prick climb on your back. And have an enjoyable day. Get out. At least walk outside, breathe some fresh air, do some meditation out there. Enjoy the atmosphere around you, your environment. You never know how long you have before something can happen to take your walking ability away and ability to even get outside, or end up in a bed, you end up in a wheelchair, you end up completely immobile, lose a limb, and there's so many things that can happen. Just take advantage every day while you can. I think I know why he disappeared. He's coming back. He's making a bombing run. Oh no. I don't know if I got it or not, but that's what happened. He looped around to get probably to get a good view of the Kettle Moraine. And now he's headed back towards the EAA air show, I'm guessing. But yeah. Hopefully you'll get some really cool pictures later this week. I will keep trying. It's like if I felt good enough, I would take you up to EA Air Show and do a video live up there. When they get to Fond du Lac the week after, maybe I know a couple of really good spots close to the airfield. Maybe I'll go do a couple videos up there that week. Get some cool airplane shots. Air show is always so much fun, especially when they do the military bombing. But sadly, just recently there was one where the nitro truck or whatever on the ground, the rocket engine truck, was racing against the jets, and the truck burst into flames and the driver died. Sad video today, huh? All kinds of people getting injured and stuff. But sorry about that. I just talk about whatever comes into my head. But yeah, watching those bombing runs are awesome when you go out there and they got the military planes and they got all the bombs all set up by the bleachers and just going off in a nice row. It's cool looking. But I'm gonna end it now. Quit yapping. Keep going on. I don't see any other planes circling around to bomb my ass. So be good. Get along. Get along, little doggy. And we'll be back hopefully tomorrow. And not necessarily tomorrow. You're not going to see this video for probably a week. I still got 2 other ones I got to upload. And they take forever. But we got fresh internet coming. Real stuff. I get 5 megabytes per second right now. And the new stuff's going to be 300 megabytes per second. So wish us luck. But be good. We'll be back.